Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. But it won't be because Mr. God hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. Yeah, right. Mystic Maya is much more than a pain, much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right, so... Hey, you guys, glad I caught you, pal! Mr. Scruffy Detective! Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearls' book now. It's just an old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. I came by to talk to you, pal. But we're kinda busy right now. Alright, hey, what are you gonna do now from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? Hey, do you have a new job lined up here? Oh, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday? I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. God's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm good at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. Why am I so surrounded by people who only want to eat cheap, unhealthy food? Hey, instant noodles can be pretty delicious. Anybody that can figure out a good, effective, easy instant noodle meal, let me know. In the comments. I never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? How? That's horrible. But because of him, doing that, we finally got the truth. The truth, finally. The truth. Miss Andrews' testimony, I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that. There was nothing strange about her testimony, but I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. You mean that thing, pal? Why would you want me to know? I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Ungard. I couldn't figure out from anything she said at all that. Then you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even the woman prosecutor was better than that. Francisca Von Com. Speaking of Miss Von Com, do you have any more information on our condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss Von Com was shot today on the way to the trial by pistol, pal. But she is going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said he was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. But they should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting in the hospital. Bullet in the shoulder? Damn, she's more like her father every time! Which one? What? Are you gonna visit her, pal? No, well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you actually got a heart, don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to trial today. So maybe it's good for her if you would and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us. No, I'm definitely not going. Let's see, the name of the hospital. Yeah, oh yeah, the Hottie Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, get her to stop by and say hi. March 22nd, the Hottie Clinic reception. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yeah, are you here to visit a patient? Yeah.
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yeah, I'm Detective Hottie. Ho-ho! Wah!
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me? Yeah?
Director Hottie? Director Hottie? Edgeworth?
Yeah, I'm Director Hottie. Ho-ho! Aha! Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director, Francesca, how's Francesca Von Comma?
You don't need to worry. She's, yes, she's in good hands. As you say, I've personally taken good care of her. Yes, yes, that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She's like pitiful, so pitiful, absolutely terrible. Yes, but I understand. Yeah. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I stuck up on her secret, like she would scream really loud. She's cute too, and I do that so that she'd whip me around and whip her. Why did I cry like a baby? But I think I could go just do it. Go back! Get back to your realm! You sound mean! Miss Frisky Frisker! Okay, yes, you dream drops. And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Wright?
I knew I should have come here. Alright. The shooting. How are you doing?
I was shot in the front to the courthouse. And then in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. That sort of things happens all the time. I had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But wouldn't you have been in? That would have been too much for you. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding that one has to worry if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was only logical course of action given the boulder was still lodged in your shoulder. By taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Comma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean, Wright.
In order to make sure that you got the guilty verdict of Mr. Engard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you have proof I made such a deal? You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Wright.
If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over. All while hiding Miss Andrews of her own crime.
That isn't my problem, whether she tampered with evidence or not.
I only have one objective, to find Ed on guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Wright. The end justifies the means, Miss Von Comma. Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard would be wrong.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was.
Ow! I think visiting hours are over here. So if you excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth? What happened today is today at the trial, Edgeworth. That was not like you at all. I mean, I knew you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could not have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far, but that wouldn't she wouldn't testify about that until he said something. Listen, Wright, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line and I stand there. And that's what I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. Alright, about Miss Andrews' card. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry about in court today. That's rare of you. Witness, give me that card! Do you have any idea that, what you have stupidly inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me this whole time! That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright, this is top secret information. You cannot leak this. The Special Investigations Team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelley the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin. So who is this Shelley the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves cards with a shell on them. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it's part of his duty to his clients. His duty? He leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed them. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his client. I see. The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a more conscience. I guess even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think that he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of this card basically confirms it. But you agree to the killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Something the matter? Okay, since you revealed your biggest that secret, I'm going to tell you this secret. Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth was going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your
Mr. Nick!
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somewhere. It's the only way. Right, listen. You need to know something. Juan Corrido was killed by Shelley the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Madden Guard. Your own client. Please stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
It's a hotel. The hotel right now is restricted to police. Looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you in her. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you please excuse me. Hey, again, I got a good idea for somebody that can help. His name is Gumshoe. His last name is Gumshoe. He's a great guy. He can do it for you, no problem. Questions asked.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. Ungod hired an assassin?
No way, I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
Yes, I guess not.
Please. He's safe and sound. Date unknown. Oh, time unknown. Location unknown.
Even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this one. Should he was an assassin? I bet he's making that up just like Nick does everything with everything in the court. Anyway, let's try to. Sounds like it. Like at the door. Okay, time to go look.
Okay, let's go to the next room. I don't know. Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. A bear?
What is this place? I got a feeling that I'm not in a hotel anymore. Hello?
Let's examine.
What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? Is this FECR? There's sure a lot of electronic gadgets around here. Let me get here. Hey, it's a computer. I've never used one before. I have no idea.
That picture. Hey, that's Celestine! Whatever her name is. It's Celeste Pax.
I think it says with love, Celeste. I bet this could be a clue. That's weird. What's a figurine doing of it on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear. Oh, how cute. What kind of presents? Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. Maybe I can be able to crawl through there.
Oh, this simply will not. Oh, this simply would not do. I cannot have you wandering around at your will.
Yeah!
It seems that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
Yes?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways you mean?
Dead men tell no tales, is how the saying goes, correct?
Dead!
I'm almost certain I told you at our first meeting I'm an assassin.
No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Nick! Mr. Nick?
Oh yes, well, got caught up by that by Maya.
Do you know?
Alright, let's get going too.
Okay!
Alright. Let's head to the detention center. I'm sorry, but visiting hours over today. For today. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm the lawyer for one of the. You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh yeah. There's a message here for you. A message? It's from Mr. Ungod. Here you go.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what he has to say. What it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer, dude. Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shoe. He didn't put out a lot of food when I left house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude? This is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright?
This is terrible. I have to feed this cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Client's request is a request. Guess I should go check on his cat. Alright. First let's head to here. Let's head to the lobby.
Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's look quickly. We have to finish. You shall not pass!
Gas whistle bag.
Don't you devalue my name, Lieutenant, into gasp, you spiky-haired pedophile. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised, but he was shot at. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside this old pack. Ah!
What whistle?
Keep your hands off me! Tell him it was airtight. There's no air gets in and no air gets out.
Why did you put it? Keep putting it back on?
How do you think you can get past, to move past me with your silly? You would have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not bothering you. I'm gonna head to this. I'm just stopping by. Okay. Turn on the light. Wait a second. That door looks familiar. Wow. So this is what a Star's house looks like. It must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Nick. Mr. Nick, let's find Shoe the kitty cat.
Shoe.
Meow. So I guess this is Shoe. What a lovely cat. Hello, Shoe. Meow. Tee-hee.
This cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. May I help you with something, mister? We're lawyers, actually, Mr. and God's lawyer. The Masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright. Yes? It's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. Okay, Madam, you must know all such things about Mr. Ungard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. There's appropriate for a lowly servant of the master of his affairs. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have appeared to say about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself in his affairs. No, I would have thought Mr. Ngard would the kind of to have a maid or over a butler. Thanks. That's a very cute cat you got here. It's my duty to take care of him. The master of the fancy Shoe. And anything else? No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. And well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now. Oh, we should probably get you too young and yet so already accomplished master of the law. But there's also a lot to be proud of being a butler in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliments, sir. It's not like I'm hiding any young ladies in the basement that keep screaming out for Nick. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you excuse me. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna examine this fireplace real quick. Oh, there's a cooking hearth here. That actually has a... How are they different, Nick? You know, I haven't actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it. You should come to the Hey Manor, and I'll show you one when you do. A giant bicycle is flying through the air! That's that bicycle, Pearls, is the one you have. You don't have to pedal; it moves on it. So, really, wow! I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe if I show this letter I got from Edgeworth, this old book if you would look at.
Right, what do you want me to look at this one? Piece of Itchy poo, yes.
This is her perfume, Velma. Oh dear me, I smell
Let me see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly.
Remember, that man's good at flattery. Fine, but only on, because Edgy Poo said you understand. Just I thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. Yeah, do anything bad, and I won't let you off the hook. It looks like she has a strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know, nothing good. Nothing's gonna come from it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
Ow! Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a fan put on my face. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
What?
Another thing before I forget. Can't go into Ungod's room today. Why? The police's main investigation team is going to be there all day, you hear? So don't go in there. Set one foot in there. You'll face the other one, the old bag.
I'm not going in there. I'm going to go to the hallway. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems busy somehow.
That's probably because the police team is going for clues for the killer. There's a lot of food on those tables still. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Hey, city boy! Lotta, you still here?
Reckon course. An investigation the photographer eats and star on our ability to snap the scoop, yeah? And this hotel is that mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Like given, photographers gotta have the cameras at the ears, like the corner, to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging out here. Speaking of cameras, feeling the mouth, do you have, man, your blood thief?
Why can't you drop the thief thing already? Besides, okay, I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What, you're really gonna shell out for bucks and what I got?
Lara, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix, here it comes.
I didn't get exactly hang on here the entire time, you know? Found a few stars around. Got a few autographs, shook a few hands, and set a pop with a few of them too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
The security lady also wasn't here in the hallway the whole time either.
Guess there's no one that can tell us who came and went that night. So, about this note that was inside your camera.
Oh, in the owl?
Yeah, can I believe what you put in?
Yeah, I mean that stuff about shoving his manager,
Yeah.
I reckon best to not believe in that.
What?
Look, I sort of heard on a whim, you know, I didn't know whatever came to mind.
Whatever came to your mind?
Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random boulders. What's with you? Why you standing like my grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you're something that got older too, or am I just shrinking here? My baby! My $1,600 baby! What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me.
Well, that's kind of how it is.
Hey! You're the red coach friend, aren't you? So, put in a few good words for me and get me my camera.
You want me to do what?
Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I'll guarantee I'll get it back.
Why don't you do your own dirty work?
Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without camera, it's just a tabloid, eh?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Give us a...
Alright, I'll see you then.
And you too, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay! Don't go be picky about your food now. Okay! And make sure you don't do all your homework, you hear? Okay! And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it.
Would you please leave already? Okay, since we can't go into on guard room, we'll go to... Wait a second, something feels right. Oof, 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 oof.
Mr. Nick!
What's that other word you're guessing? Ooh, oof.
Hey, you guys!
Maybe it's a demon.
Excuse me, what are you calling a demon, brat? Ah, zoinks! It's the alien!
I'm sorry, you gotta help it do a shaggy impression right there.
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with youngins today? I came down here to pay my respects to Paul Warren and you're disturbing me.
Why did you have to be back here? This is another hammer situation, old bag.
I talked about it plenty at that trial. I was fooled, checked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer in her note. She was ordering around here with that damn imbecilic look on her face.
With that
imbecilic look? Okay, I got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, please make me sound better than that. Oh, alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But now, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste around here standing the whole night.
I wonder what was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Corita.
He was the most popular, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard he was lagging in the polls in the polls against Mr. Engard.
Well, that's just a decent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was going to be becoming a bigger star than he used to be.
Look, just have a mounted present.
It's just a mountain of his feelings for all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big. Especially, certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick?
What is it, Pearls?
The presents, they're all bears. Bears, right?
She's got a point. There's a single thing here that... Isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. And we'll ask about the presents in the next video.